set up the stream or set up the link so I can send it to y'all. All right, fellas, welcome to week 13 of the season. We getting down to the end. As you guys know, this is the last season. I know some of you guys are looking for a break. That little few week break that we going to have in between each Madden. So I know I'm looking forward to it. Just a little mental break. Feels like a second job sometimes coming in here and having to figure out when to play, especially after working and doing everything you gotta do in your normal life. So kind of looking forward to this little break. But anyhow, remember to stream all your games. If you suspect anybody is cheating, contact the commissioners, Jason the Bears, Dean the Packers, Dwayne the Cowboys, and the admins, myself the Browns user, and Savon the Bengals user. Make sure you send your list of teams in to Jason to pick from for Madden 21. He'll be waiting for that list. As usual, we'll do the power rankings after this video. We're also looking to get more input from people for next Madden for the power rankings. So if you're interested, let me know. And if you also want to do some prediction videos, let me know. With that said, I'll get into the awards for last week. My fault too last week, guys. I missed the prediction video for last week, but we're back this week. So we'll go to the weekly awards. On the NFC side of the ball, King for the Bears had 12 for 15 completion attempts for 157 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He also had 1 rushing touchdown. He had 2 carries for 133 yards. So I guess that's like an average of almost 61 yards a carry. So he popped 2 big ones off, it looked like, against the Lions. And then on the defensive side, he also took home the award, the Bears did, with Murray recorded 5 tackles and 4 sacks. So a big all-around day for the Lions and a big victory. For the Bears over the Lions. I think the Lions won like 5 straight or 5 of the last 6 games. So wait for the Bears to kind of take control of that NFC North. On the AFC side, Offensive Player of the Week was McGraw. He had 4 receptions, 184 yards, was averaging 46 yards a reception, and 2 receiving touchdowns. And then on the defensive side, we have Cardine with 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, and it looks like one of those interceptions was returned for a touchdown. So good stuff by the Bengals. I'll get into the prediction videos. First game, we have the Lions and the Saints. I think the Lions game was a fair sim last week. Saints game was a fair sim last week. I'm not too sure. Anyhow, yeah, it was a fair sim. They won against the Panthers. I believe they're like 6-5. I think Bunny is 5-7 or 4-6. Like on the outside looking into the playoffs, I think he still has a shot. So with that said, I think the Lions will be able to. I think he's motivated to win off his last game. He said he broke his disc. So he's going to be using another game, I guess. So I think the Lions are going to be motivated to get back in the win column this week. So I like the Lions in this game. Second game up, Bills and the Patriots, some heavy hitters in the AFC East. They're both on a roll. I think they're both one or two. I don't know how many games drop loss. Let me check that. I know for sure the Bills lost 1 game. Patriots lost 2 games. So the Bills have a 1-game lead in this division. So this is a big one right here. Could decide the division and also a number 1 seed. I haven't seen enough of the Bills. I've seen a lot of his game. He kind of struggled against the Colts, but he ended up pulling out the victory. J-Job finds a way to win. I know the last game I seen him play, He was actually down 21-10 to the Jets, I believe it was in the third quarter, and made a nice comeback. I actually thought he was going to lose that game, so I turned the stream off, but he ended up winning that game. It's going to be a tough one to pick. It's probably a toss-up game. If I had to go with one, I think the Bills are due for a loss. In a close 3-point victory, I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I'll go to score 35-32 Patriots. I wouldn't even call it an upset. It'll just make the AFC East a little bit more interesting coming down the stretch for that number one seed and that division crown. Jets and Giants. This will be a forced win for the Jets. I think the Giants are done for the rest of the year. So I know that the Jets we're going to get this one and to continue their playoff push for that last seed and that third team in the AFC East to get into the playoffs. They traditionally have three teams in the playoffs every year, so I know they want to keep that up. So the Jets will get the fourth one on this one. Panthers versus Colts. I don't even know if this game will get played. It really doesn't mean a lot. The Colts, he's a good user, but he just hasn't won a lot of games this Madden. Panthers, believe it, have a losing record, and they're coming off a loss to the Saints in the Ferris Sim. If I had to pick one, I think the Colts get their second victory. I won't pick a score in this game. I think the Colts will win this game. Texans and Titans. Battle of the AFC South. I like the Titans to stay on track here and keep a stranglehold on this division. I like a big win here. I'll go to score of 27 to 10 Titans. Steelers Ravens. This would be a forced win for the Steelers. Obviously, Ravens haven't played a game all year. I think both teams are, or the Steelers are like 1-10, 1-9, something like that. So this it'll be a forced win for the Steelers. Browns and Jaguars. Browns need this victory to keep their playoffs hopes alive. They're looking to. I think they're in the 6th seed right now, if I'm not mistaken. Jason does a great in-depth of all the playoff breakdowns and what teams need to do to get in the playoffs. So he'll be doing that real soon. So I like myself in this game. I need this win. Had a couple close losses my last couple of games that I actually did play. I haven't seen a lot of the Jaguars use there. I'll pick myself in a 10-point victory. I'll be looking to get back in and run the ball. Cowboys Falcons kind of been like a down year for both teams. Cowboys I think are like third in their division, and the Vikings started off very hot this year, and they just went on. I don't know what happened to them. Having a rough stretch right here. With that being said, I look them to get back in the win column. I don't see how the Cowboys keep their turnovers down with the Vikings. They always have good D and come to play D. So I like the Vikings in this game. Probably won't pick a score. Next game, we have a battle of the AFC West. I like the Chargers in this game. I don't see how motivated the Raiders are to actually play. I think he's out of playoff contention, or he has like a fighting chance to get in. I think he's just looking forward to next man at this point, and I know the Chargers are like a 2 or 3 loss team, and they might lead the division actually. I believe they lead the AFC West if I'm not mistaken. So I like the Chargers in this game. If it's not a fair sim, I like the Chargers by double digits. Rams and 49ers. Rams coming off a loss. I'm looking them to blow out the 49ers. Hopefully they get back into some good Wi-Fi. 49ers I think have won one game or haven't won any or one game. I look for Jimmy to get back on track this week and take back control of the NFC West and look to reclaim that number one seed. Packers Seahawks. Packers is like if anything is a roller coaster, it's the Packers year. They started off slow, got hot, and now they're on the losing streak here. And the Seahawks are motivated to get this victory. They need this victory actually after coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Cardinals, where I don't know why CJ just didn't kick the field goal. He was right. I think he might have been like inside the 30, I believe, or inside the 40 at least. I would have gone and kicked the field goal, the game-winning field goal, but he was trying to get a little bit closer and get out of bounds. Didn't work out. He got sacked and lost the game. So I know it's a heartbreaker for him. So I know he's motivated to get back in and play again. And I think this Dean just had the roller coaster of a year. So I like the Seahawks in this game. Chiefs Broncos. Another divisional game here. Hmm. They're both really not playing for anything, but if I had to go off a strictly user, I'll pick the Broncos to win this game. Cardinals Bengals. The Cardinals are probably the hottest team right now. I know they're ranked number one in the power rankings. Um, they was last week and they probably will be this week, but they're also probably playing against a 2 or 3 ranked team in the league also with the Bengals. I think the streak ends here for the Cardinals. I think the Bengals win by 17 points. I'll go to score of 34 to 17 and hand the Cardinals their second loss of the season. Bears and Buccaneers. Bears are looking to build on their win last week over a big division win over the Lions. They're looking to claim the crown, the NFC North crown, and I'd like them to get a victory over the Buccaneers. I'll pick a score of I'll go 30 to 15. The Bears behind that running game. Although he has been passing a little bit more, and he also has a stout defense, so I like the Bears to win this game by 15. Falcons Eagles. Um, Falcons are looking to go 15-1 for all my people listening. There's a funny thing going on in the chat earlier. But yeah, I like the Falcons in this game. Looking to go 15-1 and get one of those top two seeds to get that first round bye and hopefully get his first playoff win this year, heading into Madden 21. So I'll go with the Falcons in this game. Actually, big behind a big passing day. I'll go with a score of 40 to 27 Falcons. And for the last game, Dolphins and the Redskins, it'll be a forced win for the Redskins. All right, real quick, I'll go over the league leaders in yards, and I'll also go over the awards, yearly awards. Starting off with the yearly awards, NFL MVP, we have Jermichael Jackson from the Bills, followed behind Shea Swerts of the Bengals. Coach of the Year, we got Kingsbury for the Cardinals, followed by the Rams user, Jimothy. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, obviously Jermichael Jackson, followed behind Puka Williams of the Chiefs. Defensive Player of the Year, AFC, we have Brandon Waters of the Bengals, followed behind Terrell Lewis of the Jets. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Ward. It seems like he wins. The Bengals win every Offensive Rookie of the Year award every year, followed by Spencer Gilmore of the Patriots. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Kalen Creighton, which is from a 1-10 Steelers team, followed by Aaron Paul of the Titans. I don't know. He must be having an awesome rookie year because. Oh, and the Ravens. I don't know what Madden's doing. Ravens are on 11. They have Ja'Cory McFadden in third for Defensive Rookie of the Year, so I don't know about that one. I won't go over the best QBs. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, we have Kylan Hill from the Cardinals having a monster year, followed behind Justin Fields and that passing attack from the Seahawks. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Greg Call Jr. from the Falcons, followed behind Roquan Smith of the Bears. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we have Javier Tortola of the Redskins, followed behind Brendan Claiborne of the Packers. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Jordan Bennett, followed behind his teammate Derek Johnson, both of the Redskins. Do the quick league leaders in passing, rushing, receiving, and interceptions. Leading the league in passing is Justin Fields with 3,191 yards. And he's also tied with Shea Swerts for 34 touchdowns. Leading the league in interceptions is Deshaun Watson with 37, followed behind Jordan Love with 32. Leading the league in rushing is Jermichael Jackson. He has 1,815 yards with 32 rushing touchdowns, which is crazy. He's actually killing everybody. Followed behind Chris Tyree with 14 rushing touchdowns. Receiving yards, McGraw also leads from the Bills, leads the league in receiving yards with 1,313 yards, 33 yards a catch, which is crazy. And he also leads the league in touchdowns with 13, tied with Jalen Hurd at 13. I wonder who leads the league in receptions. Yeah, one of my guy, Dan Whitfield, leads the league in receptions, so I'll take it. Defensive side, we'll see who leads in tackles and interceptions, and then I'll wrap the video up. Tackles, Asani Williams leads the league with 81 tackles, followed behind Devin White with 80. I'll just check out tackles for losses. And Tim Riggins leads with 18 tackles for losses, followed by, tied with Greg Hall Jr. with another 18. And sacks, Brendan Waters is leading the league with 22.5 sacks, followed behind Antonio Alfano with 20, and then third is Terrell Lewis with 18.5. Interceptions is kind of low this year for usually for our league. Only 9 interceptions this far for Quavaris Crouch, followed behind Jeff Gladden with 8. Usually we have like double-digit interceptions from like a few users, but I guess not picking the ball up like that this year. With that being said, this will be the end of the prediction video. Look for the power rankings in a few before the end of the night, and I'll catch you guys in the chat. Peace.